Getting a puppy requires some serious planning, and more particularly building a budget is one of the first things I did before deciding on getting one. For real, I had an Excel with 3 tabs. Hey friends, if you're new here, I'm Anais and this is Aoki. Welcome to the family. I had a bunch of questions when it came to puppy essentials, but more on how much it would cost on a monthly basis. I wanted to know exactly how much it would take from a money perspective before taking any decisions, and it took a while to find all the information, so here I am sharing my breakdown of things you need to keep in mind before deciding on getting your own pupper. If you've been researching long enough, you know that your first year with your puppy is the most expensive one because you need to get everything from scratch, from food, accessories, etc. And there's a lot of trial and error for that first year in terms of what they are allergic to and also what their preferences are in terms of bedding, harnesses, etc. So keep that in mind. For the purpose of keeping this video concise, I'll just focus on the day-to-day, everyday needs. If you want all the needs about puppy essentials, feel free to check out this video up here to know more. Okay, let's dive in. First off, we have everyday needs. So that includes food, obviously. You have different food options. Of course, everyone knows the dry kibble-based diet, which I started off with Aoki for the first year. Now a bag of puppy or regular recipe would be around $100. Now I used a Kana, which is about $80 a bag. Of course, you have different options as well, but keep in mind when choosing your kibbles to prioritize good quality ingredients. A bag for Aoki when he was a puppy would last about 60 to 70 days depending on his appetite, so that would be around $50 a month. You know, I've changed his diet for a raw based one. If you want to know more about how I did it, you can check out our transition journey, which I'll link down below. But I use Faim Museau, which is a brand that is based in Canada. They are amazing because they use good quality, locally sourced and natural products to put in their recipe. They also have different treats and bones as options. And before sticking to that brand, I tried different ones in the past, and this is the brand I go for now. What's pretty cool about Faim Museau is that they can deliver your dog or cat food directly from their facility to your own door. So it's a very hassle-free from when you order to when you give the food to your pupper. And you could also personalize a meal based on their quiz online. So that would be about $80 a month for a raw-based diet. Today, I only feed Aoki raw food, and their bags come with 24 medallions, which would last about 2 weeks approximately. And the price for a bag is about $36 to $40 Canadian and $50 a month if you feed your dog kibbles. Now, talking about treats and bones, again, it depends on the brand you go for, but high quality treats and bones are the way to go. I opt for single ingredient treats, which I find either at Costco or my local pet store. The ones I get are about $10 to $25 per bag. Again, it depends on what you pick for your own pup, but it turns about that range. Some of you also asked about chews, and since I changed Aoki's diet, I go for raw natural ones like the bones from Faim Museau. One bone bag is about $15 or $11 depending on what you get. So all in all, for treats and chews, my monthly estimate runs around $40. Now let's move on to day-to-day grooming, and those include an essential for every parent, poo bags. I get the ones from Earth Rated, which gets me around 270 rolls for $17. And I stick to the same brand for Aoki's wipes, which gives me 400 wipes for $37. And as for his wax stick, I use the one from Saker. I've used it ever since Aoki was a little puppy, either going on our daily walks in the winter or just going in the big outdoors over the weekend. It's super handy and comes in a stick. Now let's transition into more seasonal things you need for your puppy. All the dental care, the nail care, and of course that you don't need to buy every single month. Once you get them, it just stays for a few months. I've had the Burt's Bees puppy shampoo ever since I got Aoki, and it comes in a pair. And since we're not supposed to give them a bath every month, I've used it only a couple of times, which makes it super healthy for my wallet. Same thing for his toothpaste and toothbrush. I've got those from Amazon. The toothbrush pack gives you around 10 toothbrushes. So again, amazing. So all in all, for the grooming things you need, it would be around $10 to $15 a month. More on the seasonal things you need would be vet bills and insurance. Now, of course, you pay your pet insurance every month, but you can't really submit claims or go to the vet every month. Aoki's initial insurance would cost me $50. Now I've recently changed, not because I don't like the previous one, it's just I've found another insurance that fit best my needs, and that is around $35 Canadian. As for vet bills, it depends on the breed of your pup or your pet. If you get a cat, of course, everything depends on that. So your location in the world. So of course, you get the basic ones, but I believe that the requirements differ from country to country. I would suggest meeting with a vet or a technician before getting a puppy, just to evaluate the types of vaccines you need to do. Also, keep in mind that incidents may happen, so this is where your insurance will be handy. To recap, the insurance on a monthly basis is about $30 to $50, and your vet bills would be around $200 seasonally or depending on your own pet. Something that I have underestimated in my budget are toys and puzzles. Now, again, it depends on the character of your puppy. Aoki loves to destroy his puzzles, his toys. He has a passion for that. So I didn't take into account how much money I would spend. Now, it gets very pricey depending on the type of puzzles you get. And as I told you before, Shiba Inus are quite the upkeep. They need mental stimulation. They tend to enjoy intricate and advanced puzzles. So you have to keep that in mind. One puzzle can cost around $40 on Amazon and go up to $50 sometimes, depending on the ones you get. But yep, they're pricey. All in all, ever since I got Aoki, I would say that I spend around $100 seasonally. So every season I get new toys and new puzzles so that he keeps being stimulated. He learns new things as well. So yeah. Last but not least, there's everything else on the side. So that includes bedding, their placemats, leashes, harnesses, etc. Now that Aoki is a bit older, I've been thinking of getting private classes just to first reinforce his basic training, and then secondly to do something new with him. So, an activity with him that would be different. He'd learn new things as well and meet new people. But we all know that private canine training can be quite pricey. And to be honest with you, before getting Aoki, I never really thought about that. But now that I understand his needs more, it would be a spending that I would need to consider. All in all, your pet's costs depends on you really, what you choose to buy or not. And in my case, to date, the monthly spendings would be around 120 to 150 all included. Let me know if there's anything that I had listed that you didn't think about, like I did. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like this video and press the subscribe button if you made it this far, because it really helps support our channel. Thanks everyone, and see you all next time. Bye.